Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial. Here I present to you Denise, and that is me. I am showing you how I do my makeup, work appropriate makeup, or even for just a day time, running your errands type of thing. So let's just get to it. I started off with just priming my face with the Bobbi Brown moisturizer, and then here I am applying the Huda Beauty Leche Faux Filter Foundation. I put my foundation a little darker just because I like it like that. I don't like my true color. I don't like to look too pale, so this was intentional. So as you can see, I am tapping, going everywhere, my neck, my ears. On a full glam day, I dedicate more time to my foundation, but in this case, I'm just doing it super quick. Spraying a little bit of Fix Plus because I want to dilute that full coverage look. Again, I'm going to work. I am a nurse at a dermatology office, so I'm not trying to impress anyone with a full glam. So here I'm going to use two different concealer, one to correct and one to highlight. I'm going to correct my dark circles, then I will highlight. If I don't do that, I will have like a grayish cast under my eye, and that does not look cute. And this goes for everyone. You want to correct first, and then you want to highlight. And this is where you're gonna see. I'm not gonna major highlight, but just highlight just to give it some luminosity to my face. So I'm tapping the product, and then I'll just kind of like swipe through, tap, tap, tap. Make sure you're tapping your products. And I look up because I got wrinkles. So yeah, just make sure, guys, that you correct, then conceal. I don't care how much of a full coverage your concealer is. If you have dark circles, that is going to look great. Here I am going to set my under eye makeup with the Huda Beauty setting powder in Banana Bread. And with that same brush, I'm just trying to be efficient. You're gonna see me using the same brush for a lot of things. So I'm just gonna set that, and then I'm taking the same foundation brush and using my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC35 just to lightly set what I did with the foundation. Lightly. Here I'm using the Anastasia bronzer. I think it's in Rosewood. And you'll notice that I'm gonna bronze as if I'm contouring. And the reason I'm doing this is because I wanna bring back dimension to my face. So, trying to kill two birds at once, right? Is that how the saying goes? Something like that. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to contour and bronze at the same time with the same color. So that's why you see me going in, trying to erase any harsh lines that you create or I create. Harsh lines does not look cute, guys. Again, you just want it to look nice and seamless and effortless. So here I'm going with the Anastasia Brow Wiz in dark brown. Now this part, the reason I focus my eyebrows here is because I want you guys to see what I typically do. I like to focus I like to spend time on my eyebrows because I feel like the eyebrows is the main focus on the face. So if you have really nice makeup, like banging makeup, no one's really gonna look at that because they can't take their eyes off your bad eyebrow. So because I don't have that much eyebrows, I like to create more of a fuller look on the eyebrow. So here you see me brushing hair like strokes up, and then using more of a precision on the pencil in the middle portion of my eyebrows so that I can intensify that part and I can have that nice gradient effect. So same thing on the other eyebrows. I will create that one line at the bottom. I visualize what I want to see, and then I just start filling it in, putting more pressure towards the end of the eyebrow and fading the front part with the spoolie brush. So here you're going to see me clean the eyebrow with the same foundation and a flat synthetic brush. I will list everything down below. and I'm going to clean my eyebrows. And the reason I'm using a foundation is because I don't want to look highlighted or anything. Again, this is work, guys. I'm not trying to impress anyone at work. Well, maybe, but you know what I mean. So just blend the foundation on the eyelid. I got foundation on my hair. That's why you see that. That's how I showed you. So I'm doing that to the other side of the eyebrow. And guys, again, bear with me. This is my first video showing my full face like that. I do have acne scar, guys, and I will later do a video on treatments that I will be doing on my face to help get rid of those scars. So back to this, I am putting a base on my eyelid from the Makeup Revolution, the Cut Crease Canvas base, and then here I'm going in with the Soft Glam palette from Anastasia, going in with a medium brown shade with a 224 blending brush. I'm going in with my I'm going to go right above the crease and the outer corner, blending and fading it towards the front. I don't want any harsh lines, so I want it to be subtle. I blend a lot. I love to blend. I don't like any harsh lines, and I think that needs to go with everything. This is how you see a lot of women with really nice, flawless makeup, because they take their time blending. I mean, again, I know this is their work, but if you use a big brush, a big blending brush is going to apply the color softly. If you use a smaller, dense brush, then it'll concentrate the color and give you more pigmentation when you apply that brush. The color, the eyeshadow. Oof. Here, with that same brush, I went in with a darker brown, more like a reddish brown, still concentrating more in the crease, outer crease, and blending it towards that transition color. Here I'm using the 239 flat shader brush from MAC and the shimmer color. What I'm doing is I'm going from the inner corner, because I don't want to go with a different color to brighten my inner corner. I want to do everything at the same time, right? So I'm packing the color in so I can get as much pigmentation as I can. Then I'm going to go back to the 224 brush, blend those two colors together. Blend being the key word, so that there's no harsh line. Marry the two because they fell in love. Wiping off any fallouts, because if you let the eyeshadow fall on your face after putting foundation in, it can set and it'll be hard to remove. Keep that in mind. So I'm doing that to the other eye as well. Blend, blend, blend. And when you think you haven't blended enough, blend some more. And then I'm just going to go here with the Lancome Hypnose mascara. This one is a waterproof, and I like the waterproof. I did a little boo-boo here, you'll see. And then I'll show you how to take that off. But let that dry. If you do a mistake with the mascara, don't remove it. And I'll show you why later on. I use waterproof because I don't like any of the mascara to smudge. And then at the end of the day, it looks like I have raccoon eyes. So I'm going down with the medium brown and just smudging the bottom portion of my eyes. And here I forgot to add blush, and this is Fleur Power from MAC. And then this is the one from Fenty. I forgot the name, but it's a nice pink shimmery highlight. I'm not highlighting to the gods. So I just wanted something to give me like a nice radiant look. And I know I have textured skin, guys, okay? Rule of thumb is, ew, if you have acne scars or any textured skin, you shouldn't apply anything shimmery because it'll attract light. Yes, that's true. But in my case, I don't care. Here I'm just applying a subtle lip gloss from Makeup Revolution. I love their line. I think they're so good and affordable. Then I'm fixing myself, and that's the look. That's what I wear to go to work. Slow motion for you, baby. I love this look. This is my go-to look. But for those who have jobs that allow to have more makeup, here you'll see that I intensify using a darker color. Just real quick, you notice I used the back spoolie brush of my brow pencil. That's how I removed the mistake I did the mascara. I let it dry, and then with the spoolie brush, I flick it off with it, and it's just easy to remove. So here I'm using a smaller blending brush. This is a little more denser. And then I'm applying the dark color on my outer corner, acting as if it's an eyeliner. I don't want anything harsh. So I'm going to just concentrate more on the lash line, right? And then on the bottom part of the lid. Just blending that out, smudging it out. So it can have like a nice soft smoky. Now sometimes I apply falsies, but in this case, you know, I know not a lot of people knows how to apply falsies, and not a lot of job it's appropriate to wear false lashes. So this is something very friendly for those who wants to be on the go. Here I'm adding a pink lip liner from Morphe to give my lips some color. And another trick, guys, is you can fill your lips with the lip pencil if you don't want to use like a liquid lipstick, because sometimes the liquid lipstick can be drying. And then just kind of like use a lipstick or even lip gloss over it. I like to overline my lips, okay? It's my preference, my face. That's why I do that. You don't have to do that. Whatever works for you. This is another, oh no, this color is from I forgot the name brand, but it's from a Dress Your Face welcome package that we get. And it's a liquid lipstick, but it's really nice. Okay, so here I am going in with Feline from MAC, lining my waterline, and then I'm using the dark brown shadow to smudge it. And the reason that I smudge it is because, again, just like with the waterproof mascara, I don't want to have a raccoon eyes. And a lot of people complain about eyeliner running. Well, if you don't set your eyeliner is going to run. It's going to run away from you. So it is very important that you use an eyeshadow to set in that eyeliner. Just like you set your foundations and your concealer, you want to set your eyeliner. It doesn't matter the color. If you have a brown, use a shade that will match it, or lighter so you can smoke it out. But wearing eyeliner on its own, I highly doubt that it'll last. So that's a nice little tip for you guys. So here I'm doing the same thing on the other eye. And then what I did here was, because since I added the darker color, I went in and I kind of packed in the setting powder with a sponge, and then I'm going back with the blush, blending everything out, retouching the mascara because powder probably got on it, and that is it. I'm using my Fix Plus to hydrate the face. And then I'm using that same foundation brush and just pressing that water into, you know, the spray into the face so that I can set the makeup perfectly. So there you have it. There is my tutorial for a work appropriate makeup. I hope you liked it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, comment if you like, and hit that thumbs up, and see you in the next one.